For me, the opportunity came along in a number of different ways. Like, for example, I was out speaking on behalf of government, speaking about young people and how young people should get involved in business and how that's a great platform for social mobility. And I was also talking about a number of commercial endeavours. And what happened is that the two collided, and I thought, hold on a minute, I really do want to do good, but I also want to make some money. So how can I combine the two together? And that's where social enterprise came out. And I was made a social enterprise ambassador. So I believe that there's not a divide between making money, which the old Michael Greco way of greed is good, and doing good for the community. I believe that they can come together, and that's what I have with the Bright Ideas Trust. For me, a successful entrepreneur is somebody who has ultimate belief in what they're doing, and not crazy style jumping off a cliff like a lemming, but focus and a passion about what they're doing. They have the perseverance and determination to get through the difficult parts, but they have a great ability to plan. I'm not talking about a boring business plan that everybody wants to talk about, but to see where they want to go and map out the milestones and steps in order to get there. So although entrepreneurs are seen as mavericks and a bit far out there, they're actually quite focused and really quite dedicated. And I think those skill sets are really important for a successful entrepreneur. I think you can. I think I've come across individuals who have worked for corporates, learnt a trade or a skill or a profession, and then eventually stepped outside and run their own companies. What we've got to get away from is that where entrepreneurs are seen as better than business people or in different lights. I think an entrepreneur is that person who goes out and risks their own money and their own time and energy in a private endeavour. And anybody can do that. And I think I was an accidental entrepreneur. I worked for a corporate. I was going to work for 25 years, retire and then die. That's my path because that's all I ever knew. Once somebody showed me how to do something different and how the same amount of energy I was spending on somebody else's company, I could spend it on my own, it became possible. And once something's possible, then I threw my energy into it. So I think you can learn to be an entrepreneur. Because once again, it's a mindset. It's how you see problems, how you see risk. And anybody can learn to do that. Social enterprise is all about effective business, so you focus on the enterprise, but it's around and focused on a social issue. So it's how the profits of that company are actually redistributed to actually not to the shareholders, but to benefit the beneficiaries of that particular business. So there's a number of big organisations out there like 15, Divine Chocolate and others, and my own organisation, the Bright Ideas Trust, where we focus to raise money, make profit, but reinvest it back into the people we're trying to help. That's it. I have no doubt it will rise in popularity. I think the more that we see economic difficulties like we currently are with the famous credit crunch and whatever you want to call it, where people are talking down in the current situation and where big business, particularly within the financial sector, has been shown not to be the most ethical place sometimes in terms of the products and services they produce. Social enterprises have become much more stronger because there's a good ethic at the heart of those, as well as wanting to make money and profits. There's about doing good for other people. And we need to move business away from this feeling where, one, it's only for a select few, and also it's only about making money, because money is only one aspect of business. Lots of people do it just to prove that they can succeed in something, or they have a passion around something and take it forward. And what lots of people don't understand is that business as a vehicle is a great way to change things. I remember the first day back in November 2004, I was given the new product of launching Amstrad's health and beauty product to the masses, which was an amazing, amazing time. I had 2 years of turning myself from the most non-metrosexual male into this uber-sexual person who rubbed cream on the back of his hands and said ooh and stuff like that. It was an amazing experience though, because much outside of the actual product, I had to set up a limited company within a PLC from scratch. So I had to pull the team together, do the designs, market the stuff, manufacture it, get suppliers on board, manage the actual sales, do an e-commerce platform, the whole shebang. So it was a fantastic experience.